Well, I'm here this morning and having a conversation with Rod. Yes, Rod, we've got a parcel here of sapphire. Mate, can you explain what we've got?
Yes, Ian, fortunately, some of Queensland has had good rain recently. Much of it's been in drought for many years. Not only affects farmers, but it also affects the mining industry. We've had rain earlier this year, so they've been able to do some sapphire mining and get some production out. And just bought this rough blue, mined out at the Scrub Lead, close to Ruby Vale in Central Queensland, only 2 days ago.
So, Rod, yes, you were saying this material's from Central Queensland, from the Scrub Lead area of the mining fields. Can you tell us a little bit about the Scrub Lead and this material from there?
A lot of people don't understand, Ian, that all the different areas of the Central Queensland sapphire fields produce different colour material. It's come out of different vents, etc., etc. The Scrub Lead has a reputation for beautiful blue, predominantly blue, a little bit of other colours, but predominantly blue, but of high quality blue. Like, a lot of it comes in sort of crystal shape, and you see the little hexagonal crystal.
Yep.
Yep. A lot of Central Queensland sapphire has a green cross table. Now there's a crystal. Your blue colour is down the axis of the crystal. That's your main table. Your cross table across the crystal structure.
I see.
Now if that is green and your main table is blue, it'll cut a very dark stone. The Scrub Lead, right, and there's a tip of a crystal from the Scrub Lead. Main axis down there is blue, but in the case of the Scrub Lead, a lot of the cross table is blue also.
I see.
And they will cut top quality blue stones.
Rod, you've explained to us somewhat here about the axes of the crystal structure, and that the blue on blue axis cuts lovely blue sapphire. Can you tell us a little bit how this parcel will fit within that criteria?
Now, another one of the good things about the Scrub Lead, a lot of them are fairly flattish, but the largest area is the main axis. So there's your blue, right? So your yield is going to be quite good. You'll see there's your table will be there on the blue.
Right.
There's your pavilion. You can see almost a shape there already for a pavilion. So the yield is really good. So a lot of the Scrub Lead, the blue is in the right direction of the shape of the fragment of sapphire.
Right. Rod, so you've got the rough material here now, and I suspect the next stage is as what you normally do, is preform and then cut the material. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Absolutely, Ian. I always preform my rough before it goes onto the faceting machine. You've got a better chance of locating any flaws in the stone. Also, a slight change in angle of orientation to get the better colour. Right. Imagine if you just put that straight on the dop stick, you can't see what's in there. You've got limited options on no options on what you can do with it.
Right.
Whereas if you preform first,
Okay, so there's a preform here now.
and there's a preform I've already prepared.
Right.
That'll be a nice emerald cut, probably 2.5, maybe even 3 carats.
Right, fabulous.
So pick your table, get your right colour, and then remove any flaws that might need to be taken out.
Right.
So stage.
That's going to be a nice piece by the look of it,
It'll
Rod.
be a nice stone. This nice colour, nice blue.
Rod, I think we know that we hear a lot in our circles of gemstone selling and the like about, I guess, the misrepresentation of Australian blue sapphire. We sort of hear from a lot of people that the only blue sapphire we get here is very dark. What's your views on that?
A lot of that, Ian, was created and perpetrated by people with other interests or interests in other areas of sapphire, the Thais particularly, they bought probably 90% of Australia's production. Misrepresented Australian material. All the fine material from Australia was taken to Bangkok, maybe treated, cut, and then it was graded. This is Burmese, this is pale in, this is from somewhere else, and all this black blue or green blue or grey blue, that's Australian. Because to sell Burmese blue, it gets a higher price. Pale in gets a higher price. So they created this worldwide perception of Australia only producing dark blue, black blue, green blue sapphire, which is fiction.
Yeah. Well, we know that's, I mean, obviously by looking at this parcel, Rod, that's totally not the case, and we see this material coming out of the ground, don't we? So we know exactly what's here.
Absolutely. There's the whole colour range of blue in Australian sapphire. Some of it is black blue. Yes, there is. But there is also beautiful blue, and it depends on the cross table. If you get a blue table and a white cross table, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful light blue stone.
Well, Rod, that's been a real interesting revelation, that, isn't it? I mean, and part of what we do in Capricorn Gems is to show the reality of the fact of the matter in terms of what's available in rough material, and this just demonstrates the point. I mean, this parcel here is all beautiful blue, or will result in all beautifully cut stone. So we're actually you've actually cut a couple already, haven't you?
You've done a couple already, Ian. But when you get good material, you can't wait.
Indeed, indeed.
Sure.
So let's have a look, Rod, see what you've got.
Okay, well, Ian, here's one of these that I was referring to, white cross table blue.
Right.
Untreated, straight out of the ground, preformed and cut. There it is, just
Fabulous piece, Rod.
lovely light, beautiful stone, about 2.2 carats.
Excellent. Yeah. That's a beautiful piece.
It's
that
a
one,
lovely
Rod.
stone, that one. It really is a lovely stone, Ian. Yes.
What else have you got there, Rod?
A little bit of the intensity of blue. Okay, that one was a blue with a white cross table. The stone I'm now picking up is blue with a blue cross table, and it's a much richer blue.
I see
Beautiful,
that, yes,
beautiful
yes,
blue.
yes.
This is a beautiful stone. So we refer to them in the cutting or in the industry as blue on blue. Right, there's no green there. There's nothing else. It's blue on blue.
Fabulous, Rod.
Lovely, lovely
Yeah.
stone.
And anything else, Rod? You got another one down there, I can see.
Another one here. Different shapes, different colours.
Brilliant coming up by the look of it, is it?
They're round brilliant. And once again, that's with the lighter cross table, so it gives you a lighter stone. Not as true a colour as the oval, but still a lovely bright stone.
Excellent. So, Rod, we're out in the natural light here too, aren't we? I mean, this is what you see here is what you get, isn't it?
Well, this is what you get. It's just out here. Yes.
Just about midday,
Oh, close to.
and it sort of reveals just the beauty of these colours. Okay, Rod. Well, look, that's just about finishes what we wanted to talk about this morning, and let's just do a close-up here of the tray. So the plan obviously is for you to get cracking with the preforming, and then we'll see what these cut out as, and they'll be on the Capricorn Gems website in due course.
As soon as I get my fingers to the grindstone, hey?
Yeah, there we go. We've got the three there, three beautiful, beautiful blue Central Queensland sapphires. Well, thanks, Rod. Fantastic.
Okay, Ian, thanks very much. Okay.